National records are published by governments and include national information relevant for the implementation of the Cartagena Protocol, as well as information parties are obliged to provide in accordance with the protocol. National records can be submitted by national users only. They are BCH National Focal Points, Cartagena National Focal Points, and National Authorized Users. In this video, we will show you how to submit a national record as a National Authorized User. We are using the training site, which is a mirror copy of the official BCH website, and any actions performed here will not affect the main site. Sign in to the Submit page with your registered BCH account. When you sign in, you see your dashboard. Just as an example and for the demonstration purposes, I have signed in as the BCH National Authorized User for Fiji. The procedure for submitting and publishing national records is the same for all record types. Let's submit and publish a competent national authority record. To add a new record, you can click on the record type itself or on the list icon. This will open the list of summary of records page for the record type that you have selected, competent national authorities in this case, and then click on the Add New button. This will open the submission form, or you can simply click on the plus icon next to the record type right here, and this will open the submission form as well. What you see is the introduction part. Introduction gives you some explanatory information about the record type. Click on the submission form. The submission form is the main part of the submission process. This is where you enter all the required information. Let's examine this part in detail. On the right side, you see the Take Tour button. Click on it to view a virtual slideshow. These are slides that will move and point to different sections of the submission form and will give you information about their features. On the right side, you also see offline common formats, which are visible on the top and at the bottom of the submission form. Offline common formats are Word files which are downloadable, and they are copies of the online submission form. Use them to gather information prior to submitting it online. It is recommended to save your draft by clicking on the Save Draft button periodically during the submission process. The submission form consists of sections, and within each section, there are fields that need to be completed. Please note that fields that are marked with the red asterisks are mandatory. That means you will not be able to publish your record if you do not complete them. The language of your form is selected by default, in this case English. However, you may choose to submit your form in other languages. For example, let's select French. As you can see, additional boxes appear underneath all the fields that allow you to enter the information in the respective languages. Let's deselect French and just do the English part. Below some of the fields, you will see text that provides you with some helpful information and instructions on what to enter in the respective field. Let's complete the fields.
Now we came to a section where we can reference our competent national authority record to another record type. This is a feature that is available in many online formats. In this case, we can reference our CNA record to a contact who is a person, not an organization. Contact record is a separate record type that can be submitted in the BCH by any registered user. Let's click on Add Records button. A pop-up box opens. Through this pop-up box, you can either select an existing contact record or create a new one in line. The All tab shows all the contact records that are a person and exist in the database. click on down arrow My Government Records and you will see all contact records published by your government. Click on My Records and you will see all contact records published by you. If you select the contact record and click on Selected tab, you will see the selected contact. The two buttons on the right allow you to change the display. Use the free search text box to search for specific contacts. Simply type the text and click on Search. Let's remove it. You can click on the record in front of you to preview its content. To select the contact, simply click on the checkbox right here and on the Select button, and the contact record will be added to the main submission form. But what do you do if you do not find the contact you were searching for? Well, click on the Add Records button and then click on the Create Contact button. This will open the submission form for the contact record type. In the submission form, complete the required fields and then click on Publish and Publish again, and the contact will be published and added to this section right here. This is what we call inline record creation. Let's complete the other fields. Boxes that allow you to type information offer rich text formatting options that allow you to make your text look more attractive. Time frame for confirmation or updating of information section is currently not available. It will be available in future. You can complete as much information as you need. You can add files or add links or do both. Please note that the Notes section is for personal use only. Information entered in Notes can be seen only when the record is being edited. It will not be seen once the record is published. Once done, click on the Review button right here or on the top and review the information you have entered.
I want to show you what happens if you forget to enter a mandatory field. For example, let's deselect this one. When you click on Review, the review will give you an error message pointing to the field that you forgot to complete. Simply click on the field. It will take you to that field and then complete it. Now let's click on the review again. Our document is valid. Everything looks okay. Then click on the Publish. As a National Authorized User, you do not have the authority to publish national records. Therefore, you need to click on the Request Publication button. Once you click on this button, a pop-up box opens that allows you to write a message addressed to your focal point. Type the message if you wish and then send request. As a result, the request for publication will be sent to the BCH National Focal Point, and the record will have pending approval status. If you go to your dashboard, you will see that the pending request section has appeared. And in this section, you will see the request that is pending approval that you just created. In our case, that I have just created. Once the request is published by the BCH National Focal Point, you will be notified by email. On your dashboard, the pending request section will disappear, and the record will have published status right here. This is the record that we have created. You can also go to the Request tab to see the history of all your requests. Use the drop-down boxes to filter the requests. When you go to the search interface, you will also see that the request has been published. Thank you.